Hey everyone, it's Brew Gaming here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. In this one, I'm gonna show you my Spider team. Specifically, I'm gonna show you how I managed to beat Spider 17, 18, and 19. Although not consistently, I have to say that 19 is not consistent just because of the affinity. But 18, I can beat it consistently at 1 minute 21 seconds with this team, guys. So I have Royal Guard, Cold Heart. I know these are really hard to get champions, especially Royal Guard. I know some people do have Cold Heart a lot of times, but for this setup, I have Royal Guard, Cold Heart, Paragon, Razin, and this guy right here called Renegade. Where did he go? Yeah, Renegade. I'm gonna show you what this guy does. So basically, we just want Renegade to use his skill. It's called this one right here, Sacrificial Ritual. Decreases the cooldown of all ally skills by 2 turns. This skill does not affect this champion or other champions with this skill. This champion will receive damage equal to 30% of their max HP. Okay, I don't care about this, but I do care about this. Decreases the cooldown of all ally skills by 2 turns. And this is really important for my team because Royal Guard skills and Cold Heart skills are the ones that I need to rotate enough in order for me to kill the Spider. I need 3 hits, 1 from Royal Guard, 1 from Cold Heart, and another hit at least from Cold Heart or Royal Guard for the Spider to go down. So let's go in the first run to just see what I mean, and you understand why I need Paragon. Paragon's level does not matter. His skills is what matter. So Paragon skills, as you can see, this is on manual. Places an unkillable buff and 25% increase attack buff on the target ally for 2 turns. So I always do this on manual just because Paragon will not choose himself when he applies this skill on auto. So I have to do it on manual. I place the unkillable on myself on Paragon, and then I go on with Razin so he can apply the defense down and the weaken on the Spider. So we have defense down and weaken on the Spider, and then Cold Heart we go right after Razin and use her Heartseeker. What Heartseeker does is it does a lot of damage based on max HP, and of course, as you know, it decreases the target's turn meter, so this is gonna deplete the Spider's turn meter. Boom, there it goes. I did, I think, a bit less than 1/3 of the Spider's health. Then my Royal Guard will go and he'll do his takedown. Attacks all enemies. Damage increases according to enemy max HP. So again, similarly to Cold Heart, this is gonna do a lot of damage. So let's go. Boom. 836,000. So the Spider is under 50% HP. So this is why I need for the skills to be reset. So I use the Sacrificial Ritual like I showed you before. So all my cooldowns are now gonna reduce by 2 turns. There we go. Paragon, it does not matter for Paragon right now because he has an unkillable buff for another 2 turns, and his cooldown is 2 turns, so he can keep this up forever, basically. So he'll put it up. There we go. That's again. And what we want now from Razin is to use his AoE turn meter reduction. So I'm gonna do that on the Spider, reduce some of the health on the Spiderlings. Now we have one more turn for Heartseeker to come back again. So I'm gonna use a flurry of arrows just in order to kill a few of the Spiderlings. None of them were actually killed. It doesn't matter really because we will eventually clear the Spider. So we have Heartseeker again. There we go, 1 million. And then Royal Guard's turn will kill the Spider. So we do have takedown. Let's do our takedown. And boom, the Spider is down. This was at 2 minutes 39 just because I was explaining what was happening in the fight. So we got a Demon Spawn Ring, attack, defense, HP, attack. So this is not a really good ring. I would prefer if it was a percentage stat ring with the defense HP. But whatever, I might have some use for it. So let's do another one just to show you how quickly I can do this. So Paragon. and then Razin. I actually haven't tried this after the patch on auto. If it works, maybe the AI has changed enough so that it actually works on auto, but I'm gonna try it right after this one if I have enough energy. So we do the cooldown reduction. Yep, apply unkillable again. It does not really matter, but turn meter reduction. Do some AoE by Cold Heart. Go. Razin is gonna apply his defense down and weaken again. Does not matter because it's a 2 turns duration for the debuff. And then Royal Guard should go now. So he did not reset his skills. The spider has a lot of turn meter still, so my Cold Heart and my Razin will go right before the spider, and it's gonna go down. It's much harder for me to do Force Affinity just because of the for the chance for Royal Guard to do a weak hit. If Royal Guard does a weak hit, I have a real trouble in taking down the spider, and of course the spider has more health. So with just one Royal Guard and one Cold Heart, you cannot do this reliably. So Razin, there we go. The spider is down. We have 14 energy, so I cannot do another run. I'll show you the skills. I'll show you the stats of my champions just to understand what you need to do. Spider 17, even on manual, you'll need to do Spider 17 eventually to get a few good amulets, rings, and banners, just in order to improve your champions and then hopefully have a team by that time that can beat it on auto and beat 20 on auto as well. As you can see, my champions are not that great for Spider 20 except for Royal Guard and Cold Heart. These are the most important ones for Spider 20. Unfortunately, is the way it is right now. Ghostborn can be used for Spider 20 as well for the defense down as well as the attack up, although attack up does not really matter for Spider as it is the most damage is done based on max health. My Royal Guard, just the base stats, he has 252 critical damage. I know that's a lot. He has a lot of critical rate. I have to reduce this, of course, but for now I just use this setup. My Cold Heart has again 257 critical damage, 67% critical rate. She just needs 70% for her Heartseeker to crit because of that 30% extra critical chance that the skill inherently has. And my Razin just has, I use him everywhere, 247 accuracy, just in order to apply all of his skills, both his AoE, but also his weaken down and defense down. So let's look at the gear on my Renegade. So my Renegade has basically nothing. I don't care about her gear, but I do want her to be healthier than Paragon. I just want Paragon. For Paragon, guys, you don't really need any of these items. I just put a lot of speed on him just because I was trying to do it on auto and wanted to see if he could spare around his unkillable buff, but that was not the case. So anyway, I left this amount of gear on it. The gear does not matter on him. You just want his skills maxed, and because he's a rare, it's very easy to max out his skills. I just used books until I got the maximum cooldown, which is 2 turns. Although for this kind of setup on the Spider, you don't need more than 2 or 3 turns, but because it is on manual, you never know. He's level 30, 0 masteries, the same thing with Renegade, no masteries. The only masteries I do have is, of course, on Royal Guard, Cold Heart, and Razin Scarhide. So guys, let's try it again, and I'll put it on auto just so you guys see what the AI actually does differently instead of on manual. I know AI has changed with the patch 1.12, so what it used to be before the patch was actually that Paragon would apply the unkillable buff on anyone than himself. Which was, I don't know why he did that, because he's the weakest one of them all in my team. So The logic thing for the AI to do is put it on himself because he's gonna die first. And then what Cold Heart would do, she would actually use her A2. But I think some guys are saying that Cold Heart now is fixed and does actually the Heartseeker first instead of her A2. So doing her A3 first is much better because you don't need a lot of speed for this to work now that it's fixed. So let's try it out and see how different it is than the manual. So he put the unkillable on Royal Guard. That's not what we want. So bog down, reduce the turn meter. That's fine. Okay, see how much difference in the damage is done right here. Okay, at least they're not die because my Paragon actually managed to apply 2 unkillables on them. But the bad thing is that the spider will go now and she'll heal for a lot of health. And my Royal Guard does not have a lot of speed, so he won't have a chance to kill any of the spiderlings. See what Rosin does. Yeah, she's gonna heal, I think, for about to this amount. Yeah. Whoa, that was a lot of damage done. Let's see what Royal Guard is gonna do. Yeah, 700,000 damage. My Cold Heart is sleeping. She's sleeping because when the spider attacks, she puts an enemy to sleep if the enemy is at 0 turn meter. And yeah, so you guys understand why doing this on auto does not work. But as I said before, guys, you can do this on manual. Gear up all your champions slowly but surely through getting those hopefully 5 and 6 star rings, banners, and amulets. Although the chance is there is a chance to get 4 stars, you still have a higher chance than the previous levels to get 5 star and 6 star. This was a waste of 16 energy, but I showed you guys what actually happens if you put it on auto. So do this on manual. Get a Paragon if you have him. Get a Renegade if you have him. Get him on your spider team, and you can take it down because Paragon is a great tank on manual. The spiderlings will always attack him due to his low health, and Renegade will reduce your other champion's skills by 2 turns each time. Hopefully you'll kill the spider before she actually goes because her AoE is really strong even at stage 17. So guys, this was my Spider 18 video showcasing my team with Paragon at level 30 and Renegade at level 40. Hopefully I'll have a good enough team to do stage 20 by the time I'll need to do the missions. But until then, I'll use that team to farm up my rings, banners, and amulet. So if you like this video, leave a like down below, subscribe to my channel for more Raid Shadow Legends videos, and of course I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.